All right, well, let's just start over if we're gonna.
So, I don't know. I was looking at the rankings last night and the divisions around there and a little bit above. Who could beat Vasyl Lomachenko? Who can beat that guy? I don't know if there's anybody I would pinpoint as definitely going to beat him. But of likely opponents, I think the most dangerous likely opponent for him boils down to two people. The first being Mikey Garcia, who, I don't know, like, who wins that fight? I don't know. The second, and only because I think that they might be rushing him into it, would be if he fought Manny Pacquiao.
Oh, really? So you think even Manny Pacquiao at this like late stage?
My only concern with Lomachenko against Manny Pacquiao isn't right. Pacquiao's not what he used to be. He's older, but Pacquiao's been fighting at heavier weights for so much longer, and Lomachenko would have to go up at least to 147, right? Or I mean, they could make it maybe like 144. But something that's a lot higher than he's ever fought before.
Mm-hmm.
And did you see how quickly he was dropped by Linares when Linares hit him?
I mean,
Linares stepped in and
power.
landed a good punch, and I'm like, well, what happens when Pacquiao hits him? You know, because Pacquiao's going to hit him.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Is that even a thing out there, Lomachenko?
Yeah, there's been a lot of stories about that's kind of what Top Rank and Bob Arum and Lomachenko they want to, and this is typical, right? You have a great young fighter coming up the ranks, and you've got an older fighter that's sitting out there, you know, like just when Rocky Marciano defeated Joe Louis, or there's any number of times when the younger fighter comes up and they kind of, you know, like, did Rocky Marciano defeat the best Joe Louis? Not even close, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
But like,
yeah.
it's a thing that happens, a passing of a torch fight in boxing. So, so I don't know. They talk about it. I think I read Lance Pugmire from the LA Times last night, and they were talking about that Lomachenko would come back in August to defend that title belt that he won, and then look to making a Pacquiao fight in the fall. And that assumes, of course, that Pacquiao beats Lucas Matisse, who Pacquiao fights next. So I don't know. So there's a lot of things that have to happen for that fight to work out. I'm not sure Pacquiao will beat Lucas Matisse because I don't know how much Pacquiao really cares about boxing anymore. Like, he's not training with Freddie Roach, and I don't know. Like, when I saw him hitting the mitts with Boo Boy, I don't know. Pacquiao just looked old to me suddenly. Not like Pacquiao used to look. He used to be like, oh, Pacquiao. And now it's like, oh, that's an old guy hitting the mitts. So I don't know. And maybe that's just, who knows? Like, I have no idea. Sometimes the fighter will look old and the next fight looks great. So who knows? And Matisse is no spring chicken.
Well, definitely not. So that might just be a competitive fight.
I think it should be a competitive fight, that fight.
But, like, I don't know if taking either of those and then putting them in, like, I don't know. I guess I'm just, like, as a fan, I'm okay with Manny Pacquiao just not seeing him fight anymore. Like, I think I had the opportunity to see a really great fighter. I mean, I loved Manny Pacquiao, you know?
Yeah.
I loved, like, he brought power, he was quick, he threw, like, punches at crazy angles, and then, like, before and after the fight, he's like the nicest person ever.
Yeah.
You know? I love Manny Pacquiao. But like I feel like I'm okay with not seeing him fight anymore. Yeah. But that's just as a fan, you know. Manny Pacquiao is his own person and has to decide like what he does in life and what fulfills him and what his purpose is, and you know, that's something everybody, and retiring from a sport is always a hard thing for any athlete.
Yeah, because what's he supposed to do? Well, I guess he's a senator there, the Philippines.
Yeah, so you have to
Maybe
like kind of, I guess the idea of, you know, what you find in competition and athletic competition maybe isn't replaceable with anything else in your life.
Right. Unless
you're kind of find like a certain piece that comes like internally instead of externally.
Right.
So
Manny Pacquiao, we love you.
And people just
Let's not talk about Reagan now.
Okay.
It's a dumb topic. Let's not do it.